and welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Robote Renegades and the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. We'll introduce them here for the Renegades, Williams and Aratz. For the Chargers, Flores and Benny. Williams and Aratz 3-3 this season. Flores and Benny, their opponents, just 2-4. I believe, these two teams matched up early on in the season. That was back on the 12th of September. El Barba filled in the front court. It was actually El Barba and Aratz that got that win. See if Williams and Aratz can do the same. 2-all takes Benny to the outside. On Cortada, that one dropping low. What a catch by Aratz. Lined it up there on the left side.
Great read.
Robote, 2-all. Stopped by Aratz. Aratz, the long drop shot. Benny charging. He gets up there. Benny whips it outside. The Philo scores.
Benny read that perfectly. Moved. Actually read Aratz's body language. Appeared to know that he was going to throw a drop shot. Ran all the way, grabbed it, then was composed, aimed, fired it outside to score. That was beautiful.
The Chargers, they really need this win. Grand scheme of the season-long standing. So for Benny, got to throw some shots, mix it up, play free out there. Give your team a chance to stay in it, maybe sneak into the third playoff spot. Here's Aratz, nice scoop up in the front court. Big backhand follows. Flores all alone for the Robote, saves it. Up in the overhead screen, though, that got away from him. That is out of play. 1-1. Williams and Aratz serve.
Be curious to see if Aratz is able to build on any of that momentum he established there in the second set of the last match. And also be curious to see if Flores, for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers up there in purple, continues to pursue shots.
Big backhand, play to the inside. Nice catch by Benny right off the side wall. Here's Aratz at the 11. Big backhand. Not going to get past Benny. Backed up to the 13. This one dropped inside. What a catch. Aratz pulls it off the numbers. Here's Benny, same spot. Higher and harder. This one able to pass. Williams on the Robote. Forehand Robote saved by Williams. Here's Benny. Splitter. Aratz reads it. Aratz is 2-all. Scores. 2-1 lead for the Renegades.
Like you said, good read by Aratz. Scoped out where his opposition was, threw it where they weren't. Very well done by Aratz.
Yeah, Aratz, he was on the move early.
You see he took that peek. Nothing wrong with that. You just got to do it while you're constantly moving the cesta.
Aratz back beyond the 13 line. Powerful throw. Here's Benny from the forehand now. Over the top, Pika, big bounce. Controlled by Aratz up at the 9 line. Low and hard to the outside. Benny gets up there before the second bounce. Shoots it back up the middle. Aratz now from the forehand. Benny running with it. 2-wall return on the backhand. Aratz stops it on the outside. 3-wall play. Benny in perfect position. Takes it in the air. The carom by Benny. Stopped by Williams now. The forehand, though, got away from him. Sent out of play. That ties it up, 2-2.
Name for that is Escapa. That's where the ball, basically, if you did a still shot of the player's wrist just as the ball was about to be released from the cesta, you'd see that wrist is wide open. It's going all the way back. That allows for the ball sometimes to escape.
Big backhand there by Aratz. Flores on the Robote, drops it to the inside. Aratz charging at the 7. Put it low into the top part of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Flores and Benny, they lead 3-2.
Uncharacteristic mistake there for Aratz. Doesn't necessarily throw a lot of cortados. Throws drop shots, 2-walls. That costado fake. And definitely don't see him dropping a lot of those into the pack like that.
Big backhand, forehand rebote, drop to the inside. That's well placed and scoring right on the side wall. That's a 4-2 advantage for the Chargers. Backhand 2-wall, stopped in the air by Flores, low runner, back to Aratz, nice catch, backhand. This one passing, Flores drops the rebote up the middle. Aratz low and hard to the inside, Benny coming back for it, rebote got away up in the overhead screen, which is out of play.
It's one of those where Benny thought that he had a play on the rebote, but he was a little deep and that ball was a little low coming off the back wall.
Here's Benny backing up at the 12 line. Nice catch by Aratz, deep in the backcourt. The off-roll return, that one just out of reach. Williams all alone. Rebote save, back up the middle. Flores steps in there, backhand. Forehand rebote, that ball kicked up. That's coming out. Passing on the left side. Here's Aratz, Benny rather. Charging on the outside, shoots it low and hard. It'll be a tough rebote. Aratz digs it out, fall down save. Here's Benny, 2-wall. Stopped by Williams, low runner return is tipped and scoring. 4-4 is the score. Williams and Aratz will serve. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up for Williams. Rebote left side. Drop just above the pad. Benny charging. He gets up there. Low runner right in the corner. One dying. Aratz got assessed on it, but that comes up short. 5 points for Flores and Benny. They have a possible set point.
Not sure if that ball had not made contact with the sidewall. Kind of a double negative in there, but sorry about that, folks. That it wouldn't have gone up to the front wall. Or that it would have gone up to the front wall. I think touching the sidewall took a little gas off that. May have had the distance. Unless we're at a possible set point here in our first set of our last match.
Big backhand there by Aratz. Benny going up for it at the 13. Return is on the wall. Nice catch there at the 11 line. This one passing Benny. Flores all alone, looking for the rebote. Left side rebote, drop back inside. Big bouncer. Aratz goes up the wall and comes down with the ball. Flores this time a 2-wall. Williams reaching in, but could not control it. Point and set. Flores and Benny take it 6-4. 2 minutes will play. Set number 2. There's a serve by Williams. Our second set is underway. Strong backhand by Benny. Here's rebote. Forehand laid up. Benny up at the 7th line. Low runner again. Right in the corner. Aratz on the rebote. Makes a save. Here's Benny aggressively, keeps it to the inside. That one dropping low. Aratz has got it just above the pad. Benny now up at the 3 line. The high 3-wall play. Lands in and scores. Perfectly thrown by Benny. It's a first point to the Chargers.
Putting that ball out of the reach of your opponents is exactly what you do. That was beautifully done there by Benny.
That ace scores 2-0 advantage for the Chargers. Rebote 2-wall. Stopped on the outside. Williams whips the costado. It's a tough pickup. Benny makes it. Benny just above the pad, low and hard. What a catch there by Aratz. Backhand, this one passing. Flores looking for the rebote. It's a 2-wall again. Aratz calls him off aggressively from the outside, low and hard. Benny got assessed on it, could not scoop it up. Point to Williams and Aratz. They're on the board in our second set.
Here we have the replay. You see Benny winding up, throwing it inside. Good read. Excellent catch by Aratz.
Big backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Aratz missed the rebote.
Miscommunication between the front quarter and back quarter. You have a back quarter all the way at the 3 line. Williams probably should know that if your back quarter is at the 3 line, just let him go for it. Whether he catches it or misses it, the rebote, it's entirely on him, and move out of the way. Williams letting Aratz knows that he was there for it, but if your back quarters run all that way, just let him have it.
What a catch there by Benny on the numbers. The backhand, not going to clear the overhead screen. That caught a piece, and it's on a play.
Not entirely Benny's fault. When the ball comes into the cesta, many camera angles from the front will show you. The ball comes into the cesta, it's stopped, it then rolls to the tip just before it's thrown. But the stopping of that ball in your cesta is key. That ball was never stopped in Benny's cesta.
Well, over serve. Second serve coming up. Benny gets up to the serve. Powerful backhand in the corner. This one comes shooting out. Nice save. Aratz puts it inside. Here's Benny on the forehand. Over the top. Aratz not going to get there in the air. Chooses the rebote. He saves it outside. Carom by Flores. He's out. 3-3, tied up.
As always, you want to avoid those unforced errors like throwing the ball into the pad or off the court when you have the whole front wall and court to deal with. One Flores might want to have back.
Low runner to the inside, scooped up by Aratz. Nice catch here by Benny in the corner. Backhand 2-wall. What a save by Aratz on the back end, diving on the outside. Here's Benny now. Forehand, low and hard. That's well placed. Better catch. Aratz coming across court. Philo, early call by Aratz. Carom return. Will score. What an effort by Aratz. Renegades lead 4-3.
Yeah, that light touch really working for Aratz. He threw the 2-all, but he didn't throw it particularly hard. Just landed above the pad and dropped in nicely. Very nice.
Back to the inside. Here's Aratz. Fake the 2-wall. Keeps it inside. Benny up the wall. Coming down with the ball on the forehand. Left side Rebote, 2-all again. Stopped on the bounce. Here's Aratz, backhand. To the inside, Benny standing at the 9. Low and hard, just above the pad. Aratz gets there before the second bounce. Goes for the 3-wall play. Benny out there alone. Puts it back up the middle, right to the left side of Aratz. Inside placement, calls for Flores to cover the space. He does. What a nice catch on the left side. Backhand 2-wall. Flores steps up, caught it in the air. High, hard play. That's a 3-wall opening up again. Aratz, this one keeps it inside. Benny over the top. There's a scoop by Aratz at the 9 line. Back in the corner, Benny now on the Rebote. That is missed. 5 points for Williams and Aratz. They have a possible set point.
Really impressed with the play of all 4 players. Aratz really turning it on here in this second set, doing a great job. Communication between Benny and Flores is much better in the second set than it was in the first set.
Take another look here. Look at Benny going up the wall on the forehand, coming down with the ball. Both backhand 2-all to the outside. That one opening up. Flores stops it before it's into the net. Court Jai-Alai again. This one picked off the sidewall. Aratz now passing with the backhand, cutting inside. Benny with the Rebote. He makes the save and got it to pass. Cutting inside for Aratz now. Benny advancing up at the 3 line. The Philo is too low. Point and set. Williams and Aratz take it 6-3. We have a third set to decide this match. That serve begins our third and decisive set. That is an underserve. Second serve coming up. What a catch here by Benny's. That serve crossed in the corner. Low runner. Back to Aratz. He picks it off. Benny, that ball kicked up high. Stays with it. Backhand to the inside. Right in the corner. Here's a Rebote by Aratz. Here's Benny on the bounce. Shoots it low and hard to the inside. There's a scoop by Aratz. High, hard backhand. Here's the Rebote for Benny. Benny dropping it inside. Aratz able to run under it. 2-wall. Not held on to on the outside by Flores. That's going to give Williams and Aratz the first point of our third set. Nice catch in the corner by Aratz. What a play. The backhand that just does clear the overhead screen. For Rebote, here's Aratz. Shoots it back to the inside. Benny, what a scoop. Here's the backhand. Low runner inside. Aratz now coming back for it. Puts it just above the pad. Benny, middle of the court at the 5 line. The high 3-wall play. One landing in. Aratz going for it. That ball was tipped. 1-1. Flores and Benny serve. Powerful backhand. Here's Flores on the Rebote. High off the front wall. Big, big bouncer. What a catch. Aratz controlling it at the 8 line. Benny on the inside. Powerful backhand. Trying to get it to pass. He does. Rebote left side. Hook to the outside. Benny stays with it. Benny low and hard, giving Aratz a chance at the rebote. Turns it high off the front wall. Benny got it on the inside in the air. Backhand again. This one comes shooting out. 2-wall. Is tipped and scoring. The challenge has been requested. The challenge has been requested by the Chargers. So we have a challenge. It's been a while since we've had a challenge, so it's been a couple game days. So it was thrown by Aratz on the 2-wall. So judge ruled that the ball was in. So if it touches any part of the line, that ball will be out. The point will go to the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. If they deem that the ball was in or there's not enough replay to overturn it, the call will stand and it will stick with the Renegades. Let's take a look right here. Here's the 2-wall.
1-2.
And, you know, this is a no-risk challenge here. Yeah, it may be in.
Yeah, that ball's in.
Yeah.
There's no question that ball's in.
Yeah,
So if any of it touches the line, it would be out. Here we go to zoom in. Yeah, no part of that ball touches the line. That ball's in by about 3, maybe 4 inches.
They called it in, so don't think there's going to be anything to overturn. That ball is in. That is confirmed by the chief judge, so we'll put that point to Williams and Aratz. They now lead 2-1. You know, in a third set, though, in the final match of the day, it's the right time to use it. You just hope that there's not another close call late that goes against the Chargers. I mean, Benny reluctant to do it. Flores telling him, you know, maybe we should challenge. This is the right time to use it. Just hope that there's not another close call late in this third set. Forehand or bote, that one laid up. Floating up there, Benny gets it. A 3-wall play again. That ball lands in and kicks up over Williams. That's going to score for the Chargers. 3-wall working for Benny. That ties it up 2-2.
3-wall's really been working for Benny well. That was very well done. Landing in deep and scoring. Very nice.
Rebote left side with a big bounce. Aratz floating up there, comes down with the ball. What a play. Benny back beyond the 13. Caught overhead by Aratz at the 12 line. High and hard, back in the corner. Benny ranging back for it. Aratz long drop shot. Benny charging. He's going to get there. Benny to the outside. That philo was ruled in.
And we have another challenge.
So that was ruled in, but the Renegades, they want to take a look. Okay, well, how about this, Stu? Well, look, right time to use it. Big point. Philo, as thrown by Benny, was ruled in by the judge. So again,
we're seeing if any part of it touches the line.
And if any part did touch the line, the chief judge deems that it did. The point will go to the Renegades. Very easy in this case. If they deem that the ball is in, call stands. Point will stick with the Chargers. I mean, this is a big one here. And also, you know, fortunate that the judges called that one in, because if they called it out, the Chargers maybe wanted to take a look at it. They don't have their challenge, Stu.
Yeah,
so
absolutely right.
Good throw there by Benny. To me, Stu, again,
we'll see if we get a replay on it.
If Aratz's was in up there, I think it looked like Benny's was even closer to the inside. But you never seen Aratz too verbal on these challenges. So, and the philo comes in low at an angle right here. Look at this one. Yeah, that's well in. Yeah, see where that ball. That's the same spot almost.
It's
almost identical.
An inch further in than the last one.
Yeah, that one's good. I mean, you clearly see right there. Back it up. Take another look.
Yeah, that's a point for Flores and Benny.
Literally almost the same amount in right there. So that's going to stick for Flores and Benny. They now lead 3-2 in our third set. Flores and Benny serving.
Replays for the day.
That is it. Both teams have lost their challenge, so neither can request another one. Here's Aratz from the 12 line. Back to the inside. Benny. It's the comeback for it. Got him. Not enough on it, though. That's going to come up short. 3-3. Williams and Aratz now serve. Yeah, so close to the sidewall. Tough to get enough on it. Just trying to flick it up there. That is a missed serve. Second serve coming up for Williams. Second serve is good. Here's Benny from the left side. Big backhand. One turned high off the front wall. Benny runs under it. Inside placement. On a court for Aratz. He gets there on the inside. Back up the middle. Benny on the forehand, low and hard. They have a chance at the back end. There's a 2-wall return. Caught in the air by Benny. Benny on the forehand, back inside. Another 3-wall. Another rebote save by Aratz. Benny now on the outside. Lower and harder. Aratz scoops it up front ways. Here's Aratz on the bounce at the 9 line. Forehand to the inside. That one passing. Benny on the rebote. Powerfully thrown inside, dropping low. Aratz has got another one. Soft touch on the 2-wall. Here's Benny now. 3-wall play again. Going to open it up. Aratz has got a chance at it. He keeps it going. Back inside again. Aratz, what a catch at the 11 line. Backhand 2-wall. Caught in the air by Flores. Inside placement. There's Aratz. Good pickup. Backhand to the outside. Benny runs under it. Here's Benny again. Long cortada. Picked off by Aratz. Here's Aratz now on the costado. Inside placement. Benny not falling for it. Nice pickup at the 10 line. Backhand up the middle. Dropping low. Aratz is there. Rebote left side. Opens up as a 2-wall. Aratz again. 2-wall return. This one's stopped by Flores. Flores drops it over the top. Williams has a chance, but it opens up to score Flores. The big stop. His team leads 4-3.
I'll tell you, Flores has just been really, really good on the outside.
Yeah, and I don't think Benny had any more in the tank. Needed him to take it, and he did.
Flores has just done a beautiful job there on the outside. Stopping ball all day in the earlier match and this match. Just doing a really, really good job.
Big backhand by Aratz coming right up the middle. Rebote left side is a 2-wall. Williams, nice pickup. Shoots it just above the pad, low and hard. Benny scooped it up there at the 11 line. This one opens up to the outside. Aratz puts it just above the pad. Benny charging from the outside. Looking for that 3-wall play. Aratz perfect position. Turns it. Opens up again. Benny middle of the court. High 3-wall play. Not far enough to the outside. Aratz has got it. Back up the middle. The high scoop by Benny. Benny inside placement, scooped up by Aratz. Benny has that overhead at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Cutting inside, Aratz takes it. Backhand 2-wall. And he gets by on the outside to tie it up. 4-4 is the score. And the Renegades serve.
Just a lot of great ball placement in this match. Players moving to the ball beautifully. Players landing the ball really, really well.
There's backhand 2-wall. Look at this one. Just kind of skipped on him in a timing catch. Hard to line it up. First team to 2 will take this match. That is an underserve. Second serve coming up. Benny opens up. There's the backhand. Comes shooting off the back wall. Aratz makes the save. Benny aggressively moving up. He's got it at the 7 line. Backhand again. Fall down save. Benny keeps it on the costado. It's a 2-wall. Picked off by Williams. Williams, high hard play back inside. The scoop is missed. Williams and Aratz jump out ahead 5-4. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Clutch play at just the right time for Williams.
Backhand, right into the corner. Here's Aratz on the rebote. It'll clip off the side wall. Benny now. 8 line extended. Forehand. Low end hard. Back to Aratz. That is knocked down. We are at 5-5 in our third and decisive set. This is match point.
My, oh my. So many points played. Such tremendous effort by all 4 players. It all comes down to this point.
Could keep the Chargers season alive, too. A lot going right here. Really big point for this Chargers team. See if they can close out this match and the game day in a tie as well. Here's the backhand by Aratz to the inside. That one's tipped in, scoring for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match going in favor of Williams and Aratz in the third set, 6-5. Hey everybody, welcome into our player of the day. We are here with Williams of the Renegades. Got to ask you first and foremost, how does it feel to be back out there with these Renegades?
Man, Andrew, I feel great, man. My team has been on fire. I've been on the sideline watching these guys dominate. I just couldn't wait to get back out here, man, and show these guys that I belong on this team with them, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, 2 wins for you today and pretty solid overall play. Pretty much every rebote getting up there. What do you think is the biggest, thing that's kind of take the most time to get back up to speed in your game?
Just getting back to game speed. Being in practice, warming up, it's not the same as game speed. So when you're out there, you got to communicate with your partner. You got to know your opponent. And I'm just happy to be out there, man, getting these repetitions.
Yeah, well, congratulations, 2-0 on the game day and a big win for your Renegades. Williams as our player of the day.
Hey, kids, I love you.